Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your December 2021 general readings. We're looking at the first 2 weeks of December from the 1st through the 15th, and this reading is for the water sign of Scorpio. Welcome, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. For those of you who celebrated Thanksgiving, I hope you had a wonderful one. We're looking forward to Christmas and New Year's now. So thanks for taking the time to be here to watch this video. For all my followers and subscribers, the community, thank you so much for your likes, shares, subscribes, donations, feedback, comments. It's lovely. Thank you. So this reading is for Scorpio, first 2 weeks of December 2021. That's if your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign is in Scorpio. It's also relevant if you're cross-watching for a Scorpio as well. Of course, it's going to resonate a little differently for everyone. It is a general reading, so watch all of your other signs for additional insight and perspective. If you do find that something resonates with you, you'd like to reach out for a personal reading for yourself or as a gift for someone else. Personal readings do make great gifts for people, especially as we're headed into the holiday season. You can click on the description link below, that little arrow for contact details. You'll see my email address there, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I can usually respond within the same day with more information. I do offer a wide variety of readings, and particularly popular this time of year as we're drawing close to the end of one year and beginning a new year are the 6 and 12 month overviews I do, which are a 24 card spread with clarifiers that take a look ahead in all the main areas of life of what's coming for you over the next 6 or 12 months. So you might want to think about that as well. Email me if you're interested. I'd be delighted to hear from you and even more delighted to work with you. Okay, Scorpio, let's take a look at the first 2 weeks of December for you. I'm using the Tarot of Dreams and clarifying with the Gilded Tarot. Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio, we begin with the Three of Coins. Gosh, this came out for Leo and Cancer too. With the Six of Wands, victory and triumph. So, with a little help from other people, the Three of Coins is partnership, teamwork, collaboration. It can be just two people, but it's typically three or more. It represents agreeing that a certain thing needs to be done, goal, accomplishment, acquirement, a solution or resolution of some kind. Everybody agrees on that. So then it's about everybody coming to the table and kind of compromising, negotiating, kind of collaborating on what's the best way to make this thing happen. So it's a teamwork and collaboration energy. With the Six of Wands, victory, triumph, success after a struggle, after a challenge of some kind, recognition for this. So there's help there for you. Help for you to build something, help for you to accomplish something, to push through something that maybe has been quite difficult for you, to achieve victory, to be recognized for this as well. Next, we have the Seven of Wands, defensive energy, holding on to something you have a lot invested in, whether it's good for you or not good for you. It's a defensive energy. With the Eight of Coins, the worker bee card, working hard. You've worked hard to build up to where you are so far, being detail-oriented. Holding on to a job, a career, a business. Your money. We have the Chariot, success through sheer will, determination, and perseverance on a difficult path. I mean, the Chariot references, the chariot races, the chariot games in old Roman and medieval times, right? And those were pretty brutal. It's not like there was ever a tie. There was only one winner. And usually at the end of it, everybody was dead or maimed, and even the winner, was probably wounded. It represents winning simply because you refuse to give up. Even if you get run over 9 times, it's that 10th time you get up and stagger on that you win, because it's a win that's so difficult. But if you don't give up, you will get there. And that's what the Chariot card is about. Success on a difficult path. With Judgment, a call to action. So much. I've done just about half the December readings so far, and there's a very similar theme to all of them, which is quite typical as we draw near to the end of one year and the beginning of a new year, Spirit often wants us to, close out the things that aren't good for us so that we can move into a new year without so much of the baggage, right? Judgment is a call to action. It's a call to make a decision, a choice, which typically represents that there is a choice being made or a choice that's going to, or opportunity that's going to be presented to you. And this is Spirit saying, are you going to act or not? If you decide to do something different than you have before, then it will fundamentally change your life path. If you decide not to do anything different, then you'll probably stay stuck where you're at in whatever this situation is for quite a long time. So choose carefully. It looks like a difficult decision needs to be made, or a decision that you think is going to be difficult to make. Because again, if we're moving into something new, if this is about moving into something new or trying something new, that means you have to leave something behind. And it may be that that's going to be difficult for you. Now, for some of you, if this is work, job, money, a business, a career path, it may be getting help to keep that together or keep that fluid. It may be that you have an opportunity to do something different, which judgment does imply here, even though it might be difficult, which means you have to let go of something. But you worked hard for this something and you're not sure if you want to let go of it. Like some of the other readings I've done, maybe it's a situation, a job, a business, or even a relationship that you've invested a lot of time and effort into. Even though it might not be the best thing for you, you've invested so much into it, it's difficult to let go. You kind of want to hold on to it, or at least a part of you does. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy and focus for the first 2 weeks of December is the Knight of Wands. Knights represent offers, opportunities for change. The Knight of Wands might be an exciting one. It's a very fast-moving one. I'm going to pull one more card after that. The Star, renewed and restored hope, faith, and optimism. So there is an opportunity here, a new opportunity, an opportunity for change. But I feel like there's something you still want to hold on to. It might be a new job or work opportunity. It might be that you need to give up a job or a business of some kind in order to move into something that's better for you. But it's a difficult decision. It's not going to be an easy thing to do. But you do have help here. There are people, a person or people showing up to help you. They might even be the people that are offering this to you. So let's clarify. Let's clarify the overall energy, Knight of Wands and the Star. The Two of Pentacles, needing to make a decision, a choice. The Chariot, again, success on a difficult path. The Three of Swords, heartache, heartbreak, emotional pain, or disappointment. Yeah, there's a new offer or opportunity being presented to you from Spirit. Now, Spirit often, usually, works through other people. So this opportunity may be coming from a place, people, or people that are willing to help you. But it looks like it would be a difficult choice because you'd have to let go of something that you've been holding on to for some time. It may be emotionally painful for you, or you may fear that it's going to be emotionally painful for you. Let's clarify the Three of Coins, that collaboration and teamwork card. The Three of Wands, feeling much more positive and optimistic about the future because you've done some of the footwork, you've laid some of the groundwork, and you're starting to see some of your efforts paying off, and overall you're feeling quite positive and optimistic about the future, that things are getting better and they're going to continue to get better. And this is all clarifying the teamwork, collaboration, helping you with this. The Ace of Pentacles, a practical new beginning, new job, moving, relocating, a combination of all three. New job opportunities here or new projects beginning. The Queen of Pentacles at the top of the heap. She's learned a lot and she's now gained a mastery over and discipline over herself and her inherent talents, which is governed by the element of earth. Money, work, finance, property, assets. A new beginning that actually has the promise of true abundance and stability. It could be an actual person that's relevant here. The Queen of Pentacles would be Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Could be somebody offering you a new job or helping you with a new job or finding a new job or project. Clarify the Six of Wands, victory. But, there's a decision that needs to be made here, because that's the overall energy. An opportunity coming in, exciting, fast moving, but you need to make a decision. There's some time that maybe you're thinking about it in the first 2 weeks of December. But what the concern for you is that leaving something behind, or it might require you leaving something behind that's very difficult for you, and it's going to be painful for you maybe, or you're afraid that it's going to be painful for you. Clarify the Six of Wands. Very similar energy to the readings I've done so far. Seven of Pentacles, reflection, contemplation, looking at what you have invested in something, just like that Seven of Wands, wanting to defend it. But this is all clarifying that original collaboration, teamwork, the Six of Cups. Just like with Leo and your sister sign Cancer, the external people that are there in a position of positivity or to help or influence in a positive way, I believe these are people you know, or people in your community. The Eight of Pentacles, the Worker Bee card again, we have the Eight of Pentacles twice, and the Two of Wands. I think for most of you, regardless of how it affects other areas of life or relationship, the primary focus here appears to be the earth energy area of your life. Money, finance, work, job, career, business, all of that kind of stuff. There's a new opportunity, but it's going to require you to move away from what you already have been doing or have, right? And that can be, of course, nerve-wracking, frightening, intimidating, exciting too. And a decision needs to be made here. You have help. There's people around you. Clarify the Seven of Wands. Defensive, protective. It's like you're being offered a new job or a new career path, but you're afraid to let go of the old one in some sense. Just because you have a lot invested in it. And maybe, like with some of the other signs I've done so far, maybe financially it's been pretty good to you, pretty decent. But in some way, there's something about it that's not good for you. Clarify Seven of Wands. The Page of Wands, new beginnings, being at the start of a new path and learning. The Star, again, renewed, restored hope, faith, and optimism. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. The Ten of Wands, a heavy burden coming to an end, a burden you've been carrying successfully, but still a burden nonetheless. The Knight of Cups offers opportunities for change, and the Six of Pentacles. Somebody's offering you an opportunity for change, but you're not sure if you want to take it or not. And it would represent being able to shed some of the burden of whatever it is you've already been doing or having, but you're still attached to. I understand it. Clarify the Chariot. The Page of Pentacles, again, could be a new job. Strength, facing fears, doubts, insecurities. This is clarifying the Chariot, success on a difficult path. The High Priestess, your intuition telling you what you need to know, telling you that the Moon, a lack of clarity, perhaps hidden fears, maybe even unrealistic fears, but still underneath that, a spiritual pulling, a tugging in one way, which is the High Priestess is about trusting your intuition, gut instinct, higher self. It's your connection to divine. It's about listening and paying attention and allowing that to lead you. These are both actually fairly spiritual cards. This is like success on a difficult path. This is like, okay, Spirit is calling you to make a decision, and it feels like it's moving into a new and different direction, which means you have to let go of something, and that's frightening. It's scary. You it's unknown. You don't know how it's going to work out. You're afraid it might not work out for you at all. You're being asked to go on faith, and I feel like Your intuition is telling you that it's time to move into this new thing, and what better time than as we transition out of an old year, right? But again, it can be intimidating and overwhelming. Clarify judgment. Temperance. The Knight of Swords. Again, you're being brought an opportunity that brings and restores hope, faith, and optimism, but it also restores balance to your life in a way that it's been out of balance. Death. But something has to end. Something has to end to be utterly transformed. Let's clarify death. The Devil, toxic, negative, but addictive cycles. Yep, something has to end that you don't want to let go of, but it's in your best interest to. And always when Spirit does this, even though we're afraid because we can't see down the road, it might be a difficult process to move through. Usually is with letting go of the old and moving into the new, because we don't know where that new is going to take us, really. And it's scary, right? To leave behind the familiar, even if it's not good for us, it's what we know. It's difficult to break these cycles. But on the other side of that always is something so much more beautiful and transformative and fulfilling. That's why Spirit encourages us to move into that. All right, let's end with some advice and guidance from Spirit for Scorpio for the first 2 weeks of December. Similar theme to the readings so far. The Eight of Cups, time to leave, time to walk away, time to turn your back on something which either has run its course or turned out to be ultimately unfulfilling. We have the Emperor and the King of Wands. It might involve also, could be leaving a relationship behind as well, or there might be a relationship as an influencing factor here with work and career. Might be an Aries, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. The Five of Cups, regret, loss. The Knight of Wands, moving into a new opportunity. Even if it costs you. That's what Spirit is saying here. It's time to leave, to turn your back and walk away. There might be a relationship involved here, and making this decision might change the nature of life of the relationship, and it might be difficult or painful, but it's worth it once you get to the other side of it. For others of you, this is leaving and walking away and needing to be needing to be aggressive and assertive about it, and disciplined and responsible for it. Let's see what's on the other side of this difficult decision, this difficult process of change. What's on the other side of this for Scorpio? The Fool, a brand new beginning, walking into the unknown, walking in faith, trusting. The Six of Wands, again, victory, triumph, success, justice. The Reap What You Sow card, what you put into it represents what you're going to get out of it, because you will have done the difficult thing, and it's kind of like a reward here. The Wheel of Fortune, divine timing and orchestration, good luck, good fortune. The Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups, soulmate, kindred spirit, best friends, happy home, happily ever after. Everything, family, home, harmony, everything that you want. That's what's on the other side of this, right? Which is always, Scorpio, really difficult to see. I mean, we've all been through this at least once in our life, right? Having to make a decision to change something. Something that we're familiar with, something we're attached to, and we don't want to. Even though underneath that, there's this intuition that's saying it's time to do something different, something that you know you need to do, even if it costs you this. Because what's on the other side of it is true health, true joy, true fulfillment. But of course, we don't, these processes don't come with a clear itinerary or a letter of guarantee, because then what would we learn? Going through this helps us evolve, because it not only sends the message to the people around us and to spirit, but to ourselves as well. I'm invested in having the right kind of life, a really great, abundant, healthy kind of life. And I'm willing to let go of that which no longer works for me in that sense, even though it's difficult to move into that. And that's what actually brings in that abundance, because spirit meets and matches us every step that we take, especially on this difficult path. But free will, free agency, right? You can make whatever choice you want, but I'd vote yes. We've all been through this. It's difficult. But it also looks quite strongly like you have external help around you as well. All right, I'm going to end there. Scorpio, that is your reading for the first 2 weeks of December. I hope you found it useful. Again, if you did, you want to reach out for a personal reading for yourself or as a gift for someone else. We do have the holidays coming up. Personal readings do make great gifts. You can click on the description link below for more information. My email address, maggie1maguire@gmail.com. I would be delighted to hear from you. You can also click on the arrow to get that information. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the December mid-month readings. Until then, stay safe and well, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.